And so we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business. And we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Take it Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing this amazing Wednesday morning? Happy hump day. Welcome to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. And today we are going to be talking about quite a few things. I definitely will be sharing my screen. We are back on AI week. Yesterday, I shared my story time with you all. I shared what happened this weekend. It was like a dream come true. It was so magical. I am still on cloud 9. And if you missed my story yesterday, I was able to meet Mr. Sam Fine at the Juvia's Place Blush and Bronze event that took place this Sunday. That was, let me tell y'all something. If I've never seen it, this event was so together. This event was, oh my gosh, so beautiful. I've only seen events like this, like other, people, celebrities and stuff like that doing these events. I've seen some really nice events, but this one, it took the cake. It was so gorgeous. I had an amazing time. And so I shared the fact that when I used to be back in my YouTube days, and this is just a quick recap before we get into the rest of the day. I shared my YouTube, back in my YouTube days, before my YouTube days, when I first started doing makeup, I was obsessed with Sam Fine and Kevin Aquan. And so when I was coming up, they didn't have these makeup schools. Again, you can learn anywhere now. And you can go on YouTube University and learn how to do anything concerning makeup. But when I started, that wasn't an option. And so Mr. Sam Fine's books and Kevin Aquan's book, those were like my instructionals. Like that's where I basically learned how to do everything, right? And so on Sunday, he was at the event, and one of my goals was to put my soap in his hands, right? I don't know why. That was just something that I wanted to do. And I have it written down somewhere. I started going through my notebooks to find it because I wanted to definitely show, like, I've been manifesting this for a very long time. And I wanted to make sure that I wanted to share that story with you all because we're doing the 30-day challenge. And I wanted you to know, like, if you did not hit your goal within the 30 days, don't get discouraged. Don't, lose steam. Keep going with the same momentum, or matter of fact, press the gas and go a little faster. You know what I'm saying? So that you can get to the goal, but do not let that stop you. And I said all of that to say is that I've been manifesting this moment for a very long time. I've been manifesting this dream, this thing for over 20 years, right? Because my son is 22, and I've been manifesting this for a long time. So, don't let it stop you. keep on going. So like I said, I when I was younger, when I first started doing makeup, I got the book because I went to cosmetology school, and I was like, I want to meet him, and I wanted to see him do makeup, live, because I wanted to see his brush strokes and stuff like that, his technique. And then after that, I lost my enthusiasm about makeup. I did not want to do makeup. I didn't want anything to do with makeup, so I just put that on the back burner. But then I started making the Brush Me Off soap, and when I started making the Brush Me Off soap, I said, I want to put the soap in his hands. And like I said, I got to look in one of my notebooks because I do have it somewhere. And I want to put the soap in his hand. It was him and Rennie Vasquez. And I was like, I have to do this. And so I didn't know when it was going to happen. I didn't know how it was going to happen. But I know that on Sunday, it actually happened, that I was able to put my brush soap in his hand. And I was like, ah! And he was everything that I thought he was going to be. The conversation that we had, it was like we were long lost friends. Like, it was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I couldn't ask for a better moment. But and then also, when I was on YouTube, he commented on the video because I recreated one of his looks. Now, I didn't do a great job, but he said I did, but it was not great. But he was being nice. He was being really nice, but I was like, oh my gosh. And so he commented. So I had my life on that one. And you couldn't tell me I didn't meet him then. But and it was just from a comment, but it was just everything. So I shared all of my story time yesterday. And so again, I want to tell you, if you are part of the 30-day challenge, keep on pushing. If you didn't hit your goal yet, because we still got time. We still got time. I think we still have one, two, three, 4, 5 more days. We have 5 more days. And so keep going hard in the paint. And if you have to reset and do another 30 days, that's okay. You don't owe it to anybody you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't owe it to anybody. Yes, you didn't hit the mark, and it's okay, right? But you know now, okay, this is what I got to do. This is how it's got to look a little different this time. I got to approach it different, and that is okay. So I say all of that to say, stick with it. Stick with it and keep on going. And let me see who's in the building, and then we'll get into it, because like I said, I want to share my screen. We are going to be talking about AI this week. So if there's anything that you want to know concerning AI, make sure you let me know in the chat so that I could put that on my list of things. And I want to make sure that I'm addressing the things that you want to learn. So today we're going to be talking about objections, because that doesn't mean that people are rejecting you. It means that they just have some questions. So we're going to be talking about that, and I'm going to be sharing my screen. And last week we were talking about doing your FAQ page and how you can use ChatGPT or any AI software so that you can create your FAQ page, and you can use your FAQ pages so that you can create content. So we're going to get into that a little bit, and then we're going to share the screen, and we're going to get some more information out there. And I hope you guys, if you're not taking notes now because you're at work or whatever, listen to the replay so you can jot these things down. Because if you're struggling with content, you're struggling with what to say, you're struggling how to address your audience, you're struggling what are they what kind of questions they would have, we're going to be talking about that today. So make sure that if you do not have time to take notes right now, you type it in your phone in your little notes section. Make sure you come back and watch the replay, because I'm telling you, this is going to be gold. Okay, so let me check and see who's in the building. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? I hope all is well. Good morning, Yolanda. I was meant to send you a message yesterday, and I don't think I did. I think I started and I never sent it. So I have to send you a message. If you can send me one right now, so that'll remind me to send you the message. I know what I want to say, so just send me a message. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Big Meech. Good morning, Big Meech. Good morning, Big Meech. Listen, when I figure it out, we gonna have it. Okay, so when it sticks, it's gonna be stuck. When it stick, it's gonna be stuck. Good morning, Big Meech. How are you doing this amazing morning? Big Meech said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Halloween season, girl. You in your bag. Did y'all see Big Meech's Labubu's? The Halloween Labubu's? Listen, she got some stuff popping over there. It's your season. I'm not a Halloween girly, but the people are, and so we're gonna get into it, okay? Good morning, cousin. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, Grand Rising, my heart's Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. You in the office today? She said, please hit the like button, and y'all already know.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button.
That's what we gotta do, y'all. So make sure y'all hit it when y'all get in here, please. And thank you. Our Big Me said the same thing, so y'all about to get it again.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button.
Let's see. And you look good too, cousin. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to do more events like this. I was like, I got my little feet wet, and I was like, I want to be at all the events now. I'm probably going to get sick of it after like the third one. But listen, I was excited just to be in the building. I was super excited. Again, my people were in there. The makeup girlies and the makeup guys that I needed to get in front of, they were there. So it was definitely a great event, and I want to do it more. It was a beautiful networking event. Like, we met a lot of nice people out there. It was great. It was so good. So yeah, I want to do that now. Now that I got my feet wet, I'm gonna be at everything. I love Sam Fine. I do too. He was my friend in my head. Like, I'm like, you could not tell me you wasn't my friend in my head. Could not. I love this for you, cousin. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just said too, I was like, every time I leave makeup, I said this yesterday, every time I leave makeup and I'm like, I'm done with it, I don't want to do it anymore, something major happens. You know what I'm saying? Major. Last time I left makeup, and I hadn't done makeup, I think, in years before I had did this thing. My friend Mystique Summer said, gone ahead and enter this Black Opal contest. I ain't doing makeup in forever. Just enter the contest. I entered the contest and end up winning first place. They sent me to New York. Global campaign. I worked on a global campaign alongside Mr. Frank Guyton, and Black Opal put it all over the place. Like, what? Right? And so that was the first time. The second time was me doing, Bubble Babes and stuff like that. And then I actually get to meet Sam Pine and put the soap in his hand. I was like, something is pulling me back to makeup. Something is pulling me back to makeup. And yes, I may not be the makeup influencer that I used to be, but I'm thinking about doing a series for women that are 50 and up, learning how to do makeup for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go into all that baking, and I don't like to wear a lot of makeup. I like to do my makeup in about 30 minutes. Seriously, if I'm going somewhere, I want it to be 30 minutes. I don't want to wear foundation. I'm probably going to spot conceal. I'm going to do my eyes, my eyebrows. I will put on some lashes, and I will put on maybe a little bit of blush and a lip gloss. Sometimes when I'm going out, I'm not even putting on a lip liner. It'll just be a lip gloss and maybe be a lip balm. Like, I am not the makeup person, but I said, maybe I'm going to start a series. Maybe it's leading me to start a series to doing, something with makeup in 50. So we'll see. We'll see, Mr. Wilson, because your girl about to be 50 in October. So we'll see. We'll see what's about to pop. Good morning, Martini. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? I hope all is well on your side. You up early too, girl. Good morning, Miss Lois. How's it going in the school? Are you on a break? Miss Lois says, hello, everyone. I'm blessed and highly favored. Yes, yes, and yes. I'm just checking in, and I truly miss you all. We miss you too, Miss Lois. I hope you are enjoying your teaching over there in HSID. In Houston. I hope that you are enjoying it. Your way back to being a teacher. I hope you're enjoying it. So let's see. Miss Kim's in the building. Y'all already know, when we see one on the west side, we got another on the west side. Good morning, Miss Kim. She said, good morning, lovelies. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yolanda says, yes, absolutely. I'm resetting my challenge and redoing it. Don't just start all over. Don't just start all over. Use that as the momentum to propel you forward. Do not say, oh, I gotta just start all over. Stop and be start where you are with what you already had and keep on moving. Keep it moving. You don't have to reset. You don't got to do all of that. Just keep on moving. We pivoting a little bit. That's okay. Keep moving. That's okay. Keep moving. Melly Mel said, morning party people, party people. It's Winning Wednesday. Ow, it's Winning Wednesday. And then y'all already know she said,
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button.
you have not gone ahead and do so, please, and thank you. Thank you kindly. Ms. Kim said, I watched the replay from yesterday and I'm still on a high from your passion and confirmation. So happy for you, Nikki. Thank you so much, Ms. Kim. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just when I'm thinking like, what's my guidance? What's my purpose? What's my passion? What's my this? What's my that? I'm always thinking like, I feel unclear sometimes. And then God be like, girl, if you don't snap up out of this mess, if you don't snap up out of this mess, I done told you what you're supposed to be doing. Stop acting like I ain't sending you in the right direction. Turn your head and look where you're supposed to be going. I'm telling you, I call them boo-boo. Oh, okay, that's cute. I call them boo-boos. I think that is super cute. Let's get it. Let's go. Yes, please do. I love basic. Let me tell you something. I did makeup because I could do makeup. I don't know how much I loved it. You know what I'm saying? Like I did it because I like doing it on other people. For myself, I really didn't care to do it. I don't think I had the patience to do it on myself. Like sometimes I did when it went to them like them really intricate looks like special effects and stuff like that. I would take my time and be in a bathroom for like 4 or 5 hours doing makeup. Those days are long gone because, honey, I do not want to sit in the bathroom for 5 hours doing my makeup. I am sorry. Let me tell you, if I'm sitting in the bathroom for 5 hours doing my makeup, I done lost my inspiration maybe an hour in. Forget it. Wipe this thing off. Wipe this mess off my face because I ain't doing it. Way too long. I'm not doing that. I need it to be quick. So I'm going to be focusing on that. Definitely focusing on that this year. Let me see. Yes, please. Yes, please. I used to wear makeup every day, but I don't want to do all of that stuff every day. No, I want something. Listen, I want it to be quick and easy. Make it simple for me, please and thank you. That's what I want. I want simplicity on my makeup. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. That is what I'm going to be doing. Dr. Kim C. Hey, how are you? She said, I'm the same way, Nikki. I'm 52. Listen, who got time for all of that? I want to be in and I want to be out. And I don't want to be touching up all day either. When I tell y'all I am so simple when it comes to stuff like that, I am. I want to do my face once. I don't want to touch it up. I don't want to do anything. If I'm doing anything, I just want to reapply my lip gloss. I am so simple. Let me see. Good morning. Dr. Kim C said, good morning, ladies. Good morning. I hope all is well with you. Yolanda said, oh, yes, you need to get your Brush Me Off soap in these stores, Nikki. Listen, people been saying they've been seeing me in Ulta for the longest time, and I don't know if I want to get to Ulta, but we'll see, because I know Juvia's place is there, and sometimes, we'll see. But we'll see. Come on, 50 plus makeup tutorials. I'm telling you, listen, we're going to get the girls together. I love the makeup after 50 concept. There's a whole world. Listen, there's a whole world of us who need you. Okay. Cause I'm not even trying to compete with the girls that's doing the makeup right now. Cause I don't want to wear it all. And B, that's not who I am. That's not who I'm doing makeup for. I'm doing makeup for me. You know, so yes, and yes, that's what we're going to be doing. Good morning, Miss Tracy. Good morning. How are you doing? Oh, you heading back to Indiana. Keep the momentum. Yes. Safe travels to you, Miss Tracy. Safe travels. Keep your head on the swivel and make sure you're paying attention to everything that's going on around you. Okay? Good morning, Miss Anita. Ow, Miss Anita. Hey, Miss Anita. Good morning, Miss Anita. How are you doing this amazing morning? Dr. Kim C said, I don't like a lot of makeup. Eyeliner, eyebrows, mascara, lip gloss, and out the door. Right. I want to be boom, boom, boom. Good morning, Belvalore Gifting. How are you doing this amazing morning? I hope all is well with you. Dr. Kim C says doing well. Hope everyone is doing great. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Mr. Damien. How are you doing this amazing morning? He said, good morning, creative spirits. Feeling fabulous. Hey, I absolutely love that. So, last week, let's get right into it because, again, I said I'm sharing my screen, and we already know when I share my screen, we be going overtime. So, I want to know, remember last week we were talking about FAQs? And if you have an FAQ page on your website, your frequently asked questions, let me know in the chat if you remember. Put ones in the chat. Well, not if you remember, if you were here. Put a one in the chat. A one in the chat if you were here when we were discussing FAQs and using AI to create your FAQ page. Let me know in the chat. Put a one in the chat. A one in the chat. We use it to create the FAQ page based off of what we put the website in on. I use ChatGPT. We put the website in and we asked it to look at the website and create a FAQ page, right? And it did that. And so from that, we said, okay, so we got some ones in the chat. So from that, we said we can create content off of these frequently asked questions. And so ChatGPT gave us some ways to use the FAQs, the questions to create the content. And so this way you're able to, you don't have to worry about what your connecting with your audience because you're already answering the questions that they already have. Right? Good morning, Melissa. Our new mommy is in the house, y'all. Good morning, Melissa. How are you doing this amazing morning? She said, I'm beyond blessed. I hope you are enjoying mommyhood, and I know you are because the baby just smells like a baby, and just everything is so cute, like the little fingers and the little toes, and even the little stinky boo-boo bite diapers. All of that is cute right now. Oh my goodness. So I really hope you all are enjoying it and soaking it all in because it is so amazing. Good morning, Vasey. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Vasey said happy Wednesday and win like I won something, win some Wednesday. All right, so we use the FAQs so that we can use the questions to create the content, right? So now we can connect with our audience. So today before I get into today, I want to know how many of y'all created your FAQs using the AI. Like said, let me go back into my page and fix some of these things or even update it because like I said, I know I got to go back and update mine too because I was like, I haven't updated mine since I created my page. So I need to go back and I need to update it. Not because I have a whole bunch of new things, but because I'm sure I missed some questions that are important that people may have asked. So how many of you have updated your page? Let me know in the chat. If you have, say I have. If you have not, say I have not. It's already done, Nikki. I don't need to. Whatever that is, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. And it was so quick and easy to create the FAQ page plus the content around it because all you had to do was ask your AI. You didn't have to use ChatGPT. You can use whatever you want to create content based off those questions that it gave you. Right? And so today we're going to do something about like the objections that people may have about your product and why, they may not press buy immediately. Right? But I want to know if you have updated your FAQ page using AI. If you have, say you have. If you have not, say you have not. And I also want to know if it was helpful because not yesterday. We didn't do it yesterday. We did it last week. Last week we used the questions again to create the content, to talk about the pain points and to address those things. So listen. Don't ignore it. Do not ignore it. Just because you ignore it don't mean that your customer is not going to have that question anymore. If you have certain things that people ask you all the time, you want to make sure that you're addressing those things because clearly those are things that people have on their mind to ask, right? Miss Anita said, I have not, but I will. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. What we waiting on, y'all? What are we waiting on? What are we waiting on? I know y'all be like, Nikki, I don't like to say I haven't because you won't always ask me why you ain't do it. And it's the truth. I will. It's the truth. I definitely will. So if you have not, started implementing that and updating your FAQ page, I would suggest that you're going ahead into, and it is going to take you like 5-10 minutes, not even. Go into Chat GPT or whatever you want to use. Say, this is my website. I need you to look at it, and I need you to create my frequently asked questions page based off of what I create, based off of what I make. And it's going to create it. Now you could tweak it and do whatever you need to do to it, and then just update your FAQ page on your website, period. That's it. And then if you want to create the content around it, you can say, based off of these FAQs, can you create 3 pieces of content per question? Can you create 3 to 5 pieces of content per question? Listen, if it gave you 10 questions, right, and you ask ChatGPT, can you give me 3 to 5 pieces of content for each question? You have 30 to 50 pieces of content that you could use, right? Yeah. Yeah. You have 30 to 50 pieces of content that you could use without, and it's effortless, right? Because you're just addressing things. And I'm pretty sure that one question will probably be one piece of content that you take that you can break down into those bite-sized pieces of the content that it suggests for the 3 to 5 pieces. I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. How easy is that? Super easy. Super easy. Missed a lot, but I'll do it. Okay, got you, cousin. Have not, still building my website. Totally understand. Good morning, Cree. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You was on my mind this morning, girl. Send me a message. Send me a message. I want to know how you doing. All right. So today we're going to be talking about objections, right? So I want y'all to write down the FAQ thing because y'all should do that. Again, it's going to effortlessly give you content that is going to connect with your audience. It's going to automatically create content that your audience wants to know about. So don't overlook it. Don't overlook it. Okay? So today we're going to be talking about objections, right? This is things that stop the people from hitting buy or stop them from like they have, I really don't know if I want to purchase anything from them yet because A, B, and C, right? Now, what objections would people have to your products or for your products, right? Sometimes we'll hear it at markets. Sometimes we'll hear it just in our comment section because people will make comments. And a lot of the times we take these things personally. But we don't need to take these things personally because these are things that need to be addressed. And just because we don't address them don't mean that they, the questions just automatically disappear. We need to address these things. So how can we address these things? We can address these things on our website, in our product descriptions. We can also address it in our content that we are going to produce on social media, or we can also address these things in emails that we send, or you can also address this in blogs, right? Because this is going to answer those questions. And so what are some of the things that people may ask you? I know for me, making brush soap, and my brush soap is at the price point of it's almost $30 for the jumbo. My refill is $20 for the $22 for the jumbo, and my minis are $20. And then the refill to the mini, I think they are $18.99 or $17.99, something like that. So people will automatically, I already know it's soap, right? So people will say, well, it's just soap. Well, it's just soap. Well, I could use Zote soap. I could get it for $1 at the store. I could get it for $1 at Walmart. I could use this detergent. I already have this detergent. I could use this detergent. I could use this detergent, and I could use olive oil, and I'm going to clean my brushes, and I'm going to condition my brushes, and this is going to be my process on how I clean my makeup brushes. I don't need a $30 soap, right? So this gives me the perfect opportunity to say why my brush soap is $30, why my brush soap is $20. Yes, it's a soap, but there's a process. Yes, there's a soap, but this was specially formulated for this particular reason, for this particular product, for the, you know what I'm saying? Like there is a reason for all of that. And again, just because if I ignore these questions that people have and just be like, well, you just ain't my customer, that don't mean that they're not going to still have those questions, right? They're still going to have these questions, and it needs to be addressed, because this shows what my UVP is, right? This shows what my unique value proposition is. This shows why my product is different from any other soap that you could possibly use, and by why everything is so much easier and better for your brushes and your skin than all of those other options. This gives me a whole plethora of content that I can create, because people don't understand how it was created, why it was created, what does it do, and all of these things. So that gives me the opportunity to teach them. This is my teaching moment. This is my moment where I can let my customers know this is why the product is so great. This is why the product is so special. And so we all need to see these questions and objections. We need to see these as opportunities. Somebody put opportunities in the chat. We need to see objections as opportunities. Right? Planning to go back and update it. Got you. Let me put it in the chat. Put opportunities in the chat. Objections are opportunities for you to help your customers get clarity based off, on your product, right? This gives you that teaching moment that you need to let them know, hey, this is why this is so good. This is why you shouldn't use this and that. This is why you should do this. This is why you may be breaking out. This may be what you're doing. How long have you been using dirty makeup brushes thinking that it's okay, but you realizing that you have these breakouts and all this other stuff? Or you're using dish detergent and you thought that you had clean brushes and you still breaking out or whatever. So this gives me a perfect opportunity to teach. This gives me a perfect opportunity to teach. And I say the same thing to you. So if you have, and we always say your price is your price, but Shauna always tell you, if you're going to have and not even if, period, you're supposed to bring the value. How is somebody going to appreciate your price point, your product, or whatever, if they don't see the value in it? It is your job to bring the value. It is your job to be the educator. It is your job to say why something is so beneficial, or why you have a certain process, and that makes you unique. That makes what you deliver to the world special, right? We have to make sure that we are bringing the value, right? And so, like I said, these objections are opportunities. These objections are opportunities to teach, right? Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. So y'all already know, right?
You better thank a union member.
You better what?
You better thank a union member.
You better thank a union member. Indeed, indeed, indeed. We want to know how the cute little baby's doing. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, so we're going to take these objections and we're going to make them into opportunities. And so what kind of questions do people usually ask you, like their their objections? Like they're like, okay, well, why is it so much? I know a lot of the times when you're at markets, people will pick up your product and then let's say it said $50. Oh, why is this candle $50? I ain't never see a candle for $50. What's so special about this candle? And they asking you these questions, right? We look at it, and again, we take offense to it. We take offense to it like, girl, my price is my price. What do you mean? You know what I mean? And we need to take this opportunity to say, well, it's $50 because I have a proprietary wax blend, and this allows the fragrance to linger a little longer in your home. So it's not like those candles that you can get for $2, $5, $10 or whatever. It's not like those candles. This candle is going to burn clean. It's going to last long. It has a certain kind of wick that's great for, the negative energy in your house. I don't know. Whatever those things are, you know why you're using certain things, but you got to let people know. A lot of the times we have these unique perspectives and things like, or unique formulations or way we create something, and we don't say anything about it. And it ain't until somebody digs a little deeper and then you start talking about it. But they shouldn't have to dig deeper. That information should be right there, coming right up at the tip of your tongue, ready to go. at any given moment when somebody said, but why is, but this ain't, but you know what I'm saying? This ain't, I could get this at this place for cheaper and I could do this for that. And it should be right there at the tip of your tongue. Like, I understand that you can, and you have your options, and you can go wherever you want to go. But this is why we do what we do, and this is what makes us different from everybody else. How many of y'all share that unique perspective with your audience? Let me know in the chat. If you share that with your audience, say I share it. If you don't, say I don't. So you can put ones if you do, twos if you don't. Ones if you do, twos if you don't. Let me know in the chat. Mariah is doing well. She's absolutely the sweetest and cutest baby, and should be. And should be. Let me know if you address them in the chat. Ones and twos, y'all. Ones and twos. Again, this gives you the perfect opportunity to teach people about you and your product and letting them know what makes you so special. Right? You don't want to lose out on sales because you don't address them. You don't want to lose out on sales and be like, well, I'm not going to talk to the haters. Well, I don't want to do this for the haters, and I don't want to. Well, you know what? You need to, because you just got to, I don't like to say you got to play the devil's advocate, but think about it that way, right? People are going to say, why is it this price? Why do you have this? Why do I need that? And so all you have to do to just lower those barriers is just say, this is why I do it. This is what was great for me, right? And so now I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you how you can use AI to help you to address the objections and use this as content, right? Because you may not even think about it, and you may just think like, oh, I thought I addressed those questions in my FAQ page. Yeah. But now we need to create content around it. Now we need to create information around it. Now we need to make sure that it's being spread, because the people need to know. It's provocative. It gets the people going. We definitely need to make sure that it is moving around so that people know what's in store for them when they purchase something, or what they get when they get you, kind of thing, right? Christina said, in the past, I've tried regular soap, but your soap cleans them quick and thoroughly. Hey, let them know, Christina. Let them know. Let them know. Like, yes, you could get soap from anywhere, but you're getting basically, I can go on and on and on about my soap and all that other stuff. I could definitely do that. But this is what makes me different, and that's what I share with my audience, right? I share that with my audience, but I'm going to share my screen with you all. Share screen. I'm going to use Prompt Like Nikki. So if you've taken my class or you're in my YouTube community, you have Prompt Like Nikki. If you're not a part of my YouTube membership, I think right there next to my name it says join, and you'll be able to join the YouTube membership. And you'll be able to get my Prompt Like Nikki for free. And you'll be able to use it. Prompt Like Nikki is amazing, y'all. It's amazing. I love the way your brush soap smells too. Hey, come on, sis. Let them know. A little goes a long way. Hey, I love it. I love it. And see, people who are who say things like this, they're not concerned about the price point because they know the value of the soap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to convince them that they need the soap too much because they see the value, right? I don't have to say, oh, well, it's made with full goat's milk, or it's made with full coconut milk, and we have avocado oil and Moroccan oil in there just so that it can moisturize and soften the bristles and things like that. I don't have to go into that because they know the value of it. But some people don't, and then I'd have to, that's why I just put it in my content, so it doesn't seem like, I'm just trying to do things that doesn't fit. So I just put it all together in my content and show this is why, is how it's made. This is why it's special. This is who it's for. This, that's how I do it. So listen, Prompt Like Nikki is phenomenal, y'all. Listen, if y'all not a part of my YouTube community, like I was saying, go join it right next to my name. Join the Light and Sweet. You'll be able to get my Prompt Like Nikki GPT. It's my Nikki GPT. Listen, it's dope. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but it is, y'all. Melly Mel says, and it conditions the bristles, period. And so you don't have to throw your makeup brushes away. It worked for real hair brushes and synthetic hair brushes. It worked for makeup sponges, and it worked for anything. People even clean their sneakers with it. People clean wine off their rugs with it. Like, I did my big one when I created that. So, but let's get into the screen share. One's in the chat if y'all can share my see my screen. One's in the chat, one's in the chat, one's in the chat. This is Prompt Like Nikki. As y'all can see, that is my whole little thing there, and you're able to do so much more than just use it as a GPT. You're also able to use it to price your products. You're able to use it to increase your average order value. You're also able to use it to create images that you want to create, so you could get better descriptions, so you could generate better images. You can use it for marketing. You can use it for if you're stuck somewhere and you need to pivot, you can use it for that. Like, I created all of the things that I think that entrepreneurs, product makers would have. And so that's here in this GPT. But I'm going to use it so I can share how to use your objectives for content, how to use it for your benefit, right? So objections, not rejection, and how to use this for your benefit. All right, y'all can see my screen. One's in the chat, one's in the chat. One's in the chat. Y'all can see my screen. Martini says, I love your brush me off soap. Thank you, Martini. I buy it for my daughter who's an aspiring makeup artist. Love, love, love. Hey, I love it. You should have told me that before. I would have got her something from the party, girl. I would have got her something from the party. All right. So you can see my screen, and I am going to go and just type this in. I thought I had it copied and pasted, but I didn't. I reset. So I'm going to say, hey chat, act like a skeptical customer shopping. And I'm going to use my makeup brush soap, right? Shopping for makeup brush soap. What are the top 5 objections they might have before buying? And then I added something else on here, right? How can I serve them better? Because why? Customers always want to know what's in it for them, right? How can I serve them better than anyone else selling makeup brush soap? Even the top companies. I'm going to add that in there too. All right. And again, I added that extra touch in it. At first, I was just going to leave it in to act like the skeptical customer, right? Shopping for a product. But then I was like, you know what? I don't want you to just act like the skeptical customer. I also want to know, how can I serve you better? Because the job for me and the job for all of us is to serve, right? You have a business and you have to serve, right? And not in the regular way that you serve, but you're going to be providing a service for them or providing a product for them. So you are serving them. You want to make sure that the delivery, you want to make sure that the presentation, all of those things are put together. So I said, I'm going to add that into this prompt. How can I serve them better than anyone else that's selling what I'm doing? Like, for anybody else that's doing what I'm doing, or you could say the same thing for yourself. So y'all going ahead and let me see if y'all will be able to get this as a copy, or if it's going to split it up. Let's see. It's split it up, y'all, but y'all get the gist, right? Thank you, Chantel. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Chantel. She said, I really think you should do makeup tutorials. Listen, it'll be me coming back on the road to, learning how to do things all over again. Okay, so we can see the prompt in the chat, but it broke it up into 2. So if you can grab it and just make it 1, that'll be good. But let's go on ahead and see what ChatGPT is going to say about this. And hopefully, hopefully it start moving quick. All right, so here we go. Oh, yes, this is exactly the clarity we love. You're not just selling soap, you're solving resistance. You're selling you're selling trust, results, and why yours over theirs. Let's play skeptic. Here are the top 5 objections a customer might have when shopping for a makeup brush soap. 1, can I just use dish soap or baby shampoo? And the translation says, why should I pay for something I already have at home? This is what we were speaking about, right? And how you serve better. It gives me options. It gives me an opportunity to engage, right? I could educate. Dish soap strips bristles, baby shampoo doesn't sanitize. Our formula is pH balanced, antibacterial, and made to extend brush life. I could show proof. I could show before and afters. I could do dirty brush demos, bacteria swabs. I could do all of that, right? Elevate the experience. Pretty packaging, easy to use containers, and quick results. So this is something that I can use. And it shows me, it has the objection, but it also shows me how I can serve them better. Let me know if this is helpful. Let me know if this was helpful. I would love some looks for Hucon. I know that's right. I know that's right. All right, so let me go to the next one. Somebody may say, is it really worth the money? I'm not convinced this isn't a waste, right? And some people don't want to spend the money, but again, they have to see the value, right? And so break it down. One jar lasts X washes. That's if I count it. That's just X amount per clean. You protect your $50 foundation brush for pennies. Comparison shots. Here's what brushes look like after 1 month with our soap and then without. Show it works faster and better. Bonus if it doubles as a sponge cleaner. It doubles as a sponge cleaner. It cleans, conditions, and sanitizes in one step. You don't have to do anything. You only have to wash one time. There's no other steps after this. You wash it, you dry it a little bit, and you allow it to dry, and you can use it, right? And your bristles are soft, and da-da-da-da-da. This gives me content that I can use, right? Somebody may think, will it ruin my brushes? I spent money on brushes, and I'm not risking them. I'm going to use what I know. You know, a lot of people like to stick to their tried and true, right? So if I'm introducing a new product, it's not new to me, but it'll be new to them. Introducing a new product, and they're used to using, let's say, Cinema Secrets or whatever. Why should I stop using Cinema Secrets to try this? What if that ruins my brushes? Do you know how much I spent on my brushes? Good brushes are expensive, right? And depending on what kind of bristles you have, oh yeah, it's going to be expensive, right? And so people might have this question. So again, just because they have this question don't mean that it's a rejection. It just means that I need to bring some value. It means that I need to bring some value, right? They're not convinced yet, so now I got to do some convincing. And so what does that look like? It'll look like the form of demos. It'll look like, me cleaning my brushes, showing how quick and easy it is to clean your sponges, or how quick and easy it is to clean your makeup brushes and to get that cream foundation out of the tops of the brushes and things like that. Or how to massage it so that you can get all of the product out. Like all it's going to do is open up the door for you to show different ways to produce this content so that content can connect. Y'all with me in the chat? Let me know, because sometimes I know I see it in my head and it looks clear enough, but let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Again, this gives you the opportunity to show why your product is so great. This gives you the opportunity to show how well your product works. This also gives the opportunity to say, this is something that I formulated, and the reason why I formulated it this way is because of A, B, and C. This gives me the perfect opportunity to layer my value, right? So not only am I making it, but I formulated it just for your skin, your brushes, your sponges, your makeup towels, all that type of stuff. I formulated it just for that. It gives me that opportunity for that as well. It also, I can also add value to it by saying, it's for makeup artists. Makeup artists nobody loves to wash their makeup brushes. We have too many makeup brushes, and we rather get new brushes, or we rather use another set of brushes before we going ahead and clean these brushes. And by the time it's time for us to clean the brushes, we're going to be cleaning brushes all day. This shortens your time, right? So that's some people value their time, right? And so this is going to also be an added layer of a way for us to connect and with the information, right? It also cuts the drying time in half. Well, now I can use my brushes faster. I don't have to wait 24 hours to 48 hours for my brushes to dry and have my brushes all over the kitchen sink or all over the bathroom sink while I'm waiting for them to dry, right? So it gives me an opportunity to create communication and create that connection with my audience. So again, it's not rejection just because somebody has an objection. It is just an opportunity for you you to create value for your audience. Again, if y'all with me and I explained it well, say I'm with you. If I have not, let me know to back up so I could bring it back, and slow it down. Because like I said, in my mind, it just be moving. It be moving like full speed ahead, y'all. And so what's in it? And then I have the opportunity to say how I make it, right? I've got sensitive skin and I'm picky. Well, this is perfect for sensitive skin because it's 100% natural. It doesn't you don't get breakouts from it. And it's perfect for your brushes and your skin. Like, this type of thing gives another layer of opportunity for me to share why my product is so dope, right? And so ingredients front and center, and you can read everything clearly, right? So we're transparent AF, no sulfates, no fragrance if you want it. And yes, safe skin formulas. Vegan, we do have vegan option, cruelty free, eco smart, say that. Offered unscented for pros and fun scent for beauty babes. Like, you can do different things like that, right? What makes yours different from others on Etsy or Sephora? Why should I trust you over big brands is what they would be saying, right? And I can tell a story how I made the soap and how it worked. Now, hundreds of brushes later, it's a cult fave. Big brands use basic formulas. We use pro level ingredients in small batches with big results. I wouldn't say that. I would say something more along the lines of, we create our soap from scratch, da 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 da. But this is basically great information, right? And then it gives you my gem. People don't buy brush soap. They buy makeup clean. People don't just buy brush soap. They buy cleaner makeup, clearer skin, and brushes that last. That's cute. I didn't use that, but I could, because this is my first time doing it. I can take anybody. Let me see who's in here that is in my YouTube community that this would help. Let me see. I see. Okay, Melly Mel, I got you. Melly Mel, you make music inspired products. Give me something. Let's do soap. You want to do soap? Melly Mel, let me know in the chat. You want to do soap or you want to do candy? Let's do soap. Let's do soap. Yeah, let's do soap. Hey chat. This is new one for my audience. Okay. Hey chat, act like a skeptical customer. Act like a skeptical customer shopping for natural soaps. What are 5 top objections they might have before buying? How can I serve them better than anyone else selling natural soaps? Even the top companies. This is for, Mama say my client. Let me say up here. This is a new one for my client who has a music inspired bath and body company. She sells natural soap that she creates using the cold process method. So it's all from scratch. She also wants people to relax and that's not relax. Relax and listen to her playlist on her soap for their shower or bath time ritual. I'm gonna take that out. So, act like a skeptical customer shopping for natural soaps. What are the top 5 objectives they might have before buying? How can I serve them better than anyone else selling natural soaps, even the top makeup companies? All right. So this is the prompt that I'm going to use for this. Melly Mel, you in here? You are. Okay. And you could edit however you want to edit. Okay. And I'm just going to add this into my Nikkie GPT. Okay, so let's get into character again. Skeptical soap shopper mode activated. Your client's brand is dope and full of potential, but to convert a browser into a buyer, we got to head objections off at the pass. These customers are flooded with handmade soap options, so why her? Here's the top 5 objections a skeptical natural soap customer might have. 1. How is this different from all the other handmade soaps on Etsy or at the farmer's market? I've seen a million of these. Why should I care? How you serve better. Position like no one else. We blend artisan soap with curated music rituals. Every bar comes with a playlist to turn your bath into a whole vibe. You can change the words to whatever you want. Y'all already know how I feel about ChatGPT and the word vibe, fluff, ignite. There's a whole bunch of words here from ChatGPT that they use. Anytime I see them, I'm like, okay, red flag. Okay. Because I'm like, that's ChatGPT. I want to be able to, I could use ChatGPT, but I don't want it to look like I'm using ChatGPT. So you can say something like that. Everybody can make soap, but everybody else's soap don't have this curated playlist that's going to take you to wherever you want them to go. I'm going to take you to a place I know you want to go. It's a good life. All right, so name your lane. This isn't just soap. It's soul care with a soundtrack. Ooh, that sounds good, Melly Mel. Infuse your story. Talk about how the music inspired the ingredients, like your happy, what is it? Happy feelings in the air. Talk about that, right? Play that song while you're creating the soap. Do all of those things. Talk about how the music inspired the ingredients. It's art in bar form. Ooh, that's good. Okay, number 2. Will it really be good for my skin? Natural don't mean not irritating. So that's what they may be saying, right? How can you serve them better? Ingredient breakdown, that slaps. I would never say that slaps. I never used it even when that term was trending or trendy. Cold processed, skin loving oils, no mystery chemicals. I'm going to give it to you straight, no chaser. You can read every ingredient that's on the label, right? Add skincare benefits. This isn't just clean. It's moisturizing, which is great, and it lathers like crazy. So that's me adding on to this. It's moisturizing, calming, and great for sensitive skin. And then hit them up with all the reviews, right? Especially from people with eczema, dry skin, or fragrance sensitivity, right? Because if natural don't mean not irritating. So we're saying that people with skin irritations or people with skin inflammation, they use your soap and they have rave reviews about it, right? $10 plus for a soap I could get done for $2. I don't get why your price is what it is. And here's how you can serve them better. Cost per use math. Each bar lasts X showers, only X dollars per wash, with way more benefits. Cold process equals craftsmanship. Hand poured, cured for 4 weeks, made with care, not a conveyor belt. Okay. Added value. Playlist link, Lux filled multi-sensory experience. Let me know if this is helpful so far. Let me know if that's helpful so far. And anybody can do this. All you have to do is input your information in. And this is how you can create your content. This is how you can stop the objections before they're going to have these questions. Here you go. Let me answer that question. I know you're going to ask this. I got the answer, right? Will it melt or get mushy in my shower? This is also an opportunity for you to show how to take care of your soap, what to do for your soap, how to make your soap last longer, how to keep the bar hard or whatever, right? I've been burnt by soft soaps before, right? And nobody likes soap scum. Nobody, right? And so this is also another opportunity. Soap care card. Tell them how to store it high and dry. Sell or include a soap dish that extends the life. Visual proof. Show pictures of a bar after 1 week in use. Add testimonials like lasted way longer than I expected. Another thing you can use. Is it really natural or is it just labeled that way? I don't trust buzzwords anymore. People don't trust that anymore because people always say something is natural, GMO free, all these things, and they're lying, right? They're liars. But you could use this as an opportunity for transparency, right? Ingredient transparency. You can pronounce every ingredient on the list. Show your process. Reels of you making soap, cutting it, and curing it. Certify it if you can, if it's vegan, cruelty-free, eco-conscious packaging, and say that proudly, right? What makes her brand beat the big dogs? Sensory storytelling. She's not just selling soap, she's selling a bath experience. Playlist integration. That's your edge. No big brand is pairing soap with sound. It's a niche and no one's owning it. So own it loudly. I'm adding it, I'm paraphrasing. Corrective direction. She can theme bars around genres, artists, or moods. Lo-fi lavender, R&B rose clay, neo soul neroli. That's cute. Curated rituals. Turn her brand into a whole vibe kit. The bar, the playlist, the candle, it equals a self-care moment, right? Here's one of my gems, y'all. Here's a gem. Don't just compete with soap brands. Compete with Spotify, Sephora, and Burnout. You're not in the soap game. You're in the ritual game. Sell that. Sell that. Don't just compete with the soap game. Compete with Spotify, Sephora, and Burnout. Listen, I need a soap care card. Never thought about that. Let me know if that was helpful, y'all. Let me know if that was helpful. And again, I would put the chat. Let me put it. I'm gonna put it in the community because the prompt itself is pretty long, and here is given two posts, and I just needed to be one. So I'm gonna put it into the community now. I'm gonna put it in. If you are a member in my YouTube community, that is where I will be posting this. Create post. And you'll be able to copy and paste this and add your own thing on it. Act like a who you are and what you do. Who you are, what you do. Who you are, what you do, and what product you want to use. And you could pause this, like if you write in the notes or whatever, you could pause this and then write the whole thing down. Act like a skeptical customer shopping for product. What are 5 objections they might have before buying? How can I serve them better than anyone else selling products or products like this? And then it says even top companies. So I put this into the YouTube group. So if you would like to use that prompt, you definitely can. And let me know if this was helpful, y'all. Sorry, I had took myself off. All right, let me know if this was helpful. Again, if you are a part of my YouTube community, you have access to that prompt. If you were listening here, all you have to do is just rewind. All you have to do is just rewind if you are not a member of my YouTube community. And that is it. That is all. That is how you turn your objections into opportunities. This is how you turn your objections into opportunities using AI. Again, you don't have to use Nikkie GPT. Chat GPT will work just as well. Even if you want to take this on over into Claude, you could use that as well. And that is what I got for y'all today. And I hope this was beneficial. I hope that you will use what I gave you so that you can, again, you're trying to build connection and trying to build community. And so you got to speak to your people. You got to speak to their pain points, and you got to speak to their hesitations, right? Because everybody is not going to be gung-ho and throw their money at you. Right? Everybody's not going to be like, oh, yeah, here, take all of my money. Nobody's going to do that. You know what I'm saying? You got to work for it a little bit. And so work for it. Work for the money and answer the questions before they ask. Or even if they do ask, use that as a teaching moment too. Because if they're asking you in your comments, take that comment and create the content on that. Answer it with that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can answer it on a live. You can answer it just in the video. You can answer it on the behind the scenes voiceover kind of thing. You can answer it any way you want to. But use these as opportunities to connect with your audience. So that is all I have for y'all today. If you do not follow me, I'm going to need y'all to follow me on Bubble Babes University everywhere. I am Bubble Babes, Babez University everywhere. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Remember, 30K, 30 days. Listen, if I don't get there, which, I still have about I'm almost at 38, I think. But I mean 28. I'm at 28. I'm at 28. But still, I'm still gonna keep on going hard in the paint. So keep on moving. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and information. What else do I want to share with y'all? That is it. That is all. I am going to be really working behind the scenes because I definitely want to get my AI community up, and I really want to go hard in the paint with the branding and AI and all of that stuff. So I am working behind the scenes to get all of that done. So thank you everybody for rocking with me this morning. And again, I hope something that I said resonated with you and that you start taking action immediately and stop sleeping on yourself. Stop playing yourself small. It's time to rise to the occasion. With that being said, everybody, y'all have an amazing day today, and I will talk to y'all later.